Hi everybody, welcome to today's video. I'm gonna have to take my glasses off, so you guys aren't blinded by the light. So I recently uploaded a video from a while back. Yeah, come on baby. And then the other baby. I recently uploaded a video that was actually filmed a while back at like March, April time frame. Back when my daughter was 6 months old. Let me try to turn this way so there's not too much light in my glasses. But that was basically a cleanup of my daughter's room. It was back in March. It was kind of like when we first moved into our home. So we had a lot of stuff that we had just moved from Japan, and it was a hot mess. On that video, there was someone who mentioned that we should do like a nursery tour and kind of talk about where I got everything. So I want to kind of go over that because there's actually a few things that I would really love to share. And then there's also a couple things that I think would be helpful for people and all of that. So, you know, cheaper ways to do things and like kind of talk about things you might not really need or, you know, stuff like that. So with that being said, that is today's video. If you guys are interested, please keep watching and we will get into it. Also, real quick promo. If you guys are beauty enthusiasts and you like these lashes, you should go follow Benni's Beautique on Instagram and Facebook. These lashes are something that we will be hopefully selling soon. We plan on having the website up October 2nd, which is my birthday. Yeah, say go check us out. Okay, so walking in, you see the baby being crazy. This right here I bought off of Etsy. Last video, you seen that all of these toys were literally in her crib because I had nowhere else to put them. So I finally bought something. I did order it for this color because I thought it was going to be a little bit darker, like closer to her furniture color. But honestly, I think it's cute, and you know, it's not like too girly. It's not too like, it's pretty gender neutral in my opinion. So I really, really like this. It cost me, I think it was around $65, $69, something like that with the personalization on it. And I think it was around $90, including shipping. So this did cost me about $100, but as a Etsy seller myself, I do understand why it costs that much. Also, you know, everything they had to buy. They did put instructions in there, so I did put this together myself. If you are interested in any of this, I will link them down below. Her closet now is a lot cleaner from the last time you've seen the video. This right here, I got, I think from Walmart. No, I'm sorry. We got this at the BX. So if you guys are military, I'm sure Walmart has similar, if not the exact same thing. She just has a bunch of junk in there. We have this. We were given this from one of my husband's co-workers when I was pregnant with Melly. We use that for her like real small baby toys, like the ones that are basically not stuffed animals, like these, what she's pulling out right now. So yeah. And then we have like her balls that goes in there and all of that. So her closet is way more organized. She has way less clothes, but that also has a lot to do with the fact that we just purged again, which I did not record that one, but we did purge again. And she's also 10 months old now, and she's wearing 18-month clothes. Like, I'm pretty sure that onesie she has on right now is 18 months, but we won't talk about how big she is. So she has like a little bit of stuff up here. This is stuff that my aunt got her. These are some free diapers that she can't fit yet. There's a mattress cover for her crib. That's actually a bag for me, but it has it has my breast pump in there, but I have nowhere else to put it, and then like some shoes and stuff. So that's how we have that. We also have this mirror here. This was actually bought for my husband by one of his friends, and if I'm being completely honest, I don't remember where he got it from. And we bought a new one for our room, so we just decided to give her this one because, you know, like, no point in like throwing it out. There's nothing wrong with it. So I do want to say though, on the edge here, if you've seen like all the like little Pinterest things where people will like put the like little fake flowers on there. I do actually want to line this whole mirror with the fake flowers and make it real girly and pretty and match her room. I just haven't gotten around to it yet. And yeah, so moving on. This right here, we got this from Hobby Lobby. Close this just a little bit so it doesn't blind you guys. This little like draped fabric right here, this was actually used for my baby shower. My supervisor in Japan, she decorated it all like really cute. What are you pulling off? Oh, that's the horn. I thought she was ripping the thing off. But my supervisor decorated it really cute. I actually have quite a few things from our baby shower still. I'm a very sentimental person. But we put that, or my husband helped me, but I did put that over there kind of as a makeshift curtain. So I want to show you our furniture really fast. The funny thing, what? Yeah, we caught that. So the funny thing is all of our furniture matches. However, the only two things we got in the same place were these two. So we just got really lucky in the fact that the entire nursery matches. My supervisor, the same one who did my baby shower and all of that for us, she actually gave me these two because her daughter was moving from the crib into a toddler's bed. And so she went ahead and gave me both of these. So I got really lucky in the fact that I did not have to buy either of these. If I'm being completely honest, I do use this, or I don't want to say I do use this. I have used this quite a few times, but not enough to say that I would buy one if it was my choice. I love the fact that I have one, but if I'm being completely honest, it's not necessary. So this I actually bought off of a yard sale site while we were still living in Japan for like $10. This we got excuse my tea, ignore that. We actually got it on sale. I think it was like $100 for this dresser. Brand new from a furniture store. The only reason it was so cheap is because there's a little hole in the back, I think on this side so it's like on the very back of the dresser, like back here where no one will ever see it, but there's a little hole. It does not mess with the functionality of the dresser at all whatsoever, but it knocked it off, I think like almost $100. So I was like, you know what? It goes with everything else. Well, let's just go ahead and buy this. Now, if I could change anything, I think what I would have rather done is have a dresser that's also a changing table. If I'm being completely honest, you can live without the changing table, but me and my husband use it so often that I wouldn't want to. So our next baby, if we don't keep this, which we probably will keep that and just let Melanie keep that, or maybe we'll buy her a new thing and let the new baby have all of this. I'm not really sure what we're going to do yet, but I will say that if we have to buy another one, I would much rather just have the dresser changing table in one than having so much furniture in here. Like it works because her room is big enough to fit everything, but I would much rather just have one, like a 2-in-1. One other thing that I find very, very useful is this organizer. Personally, I would definitely buy something more like this, not the ones that like hang off, that only have basically the diaper thing. Those work, but I just find this so much more useful. But I do prefer having some kind of organizer like this. If I'm being honest, it would be pretty simple or simpler if you could get a changing table that already has like a built-in organizer. Like I said, I'm all about saving money and saving room. If you can just buy all of it in one, it'd be much easier and much simpler. I personally also love having a wipe warmer. She loves it too, so it's not cold. No, leave your oil alone. No, baby, no. Do I think that they're a necessity? No. You can still wipe a baby's butt without it being warm. Do I think it's nice to have? Absolutely. So if you guys do want baby warmers or you're thinking about it, I would recommend them and suggest them. But, you know, it's totally up to you. All right, so this right here, my best friend Shakia She actually gave me this. This is trash. She doesn't have a trash can in here. We got to work on that. She actually gave me one, and then someone else gave me another. And my husband, and I'm not exactly sure what happened, but somehow or another we accidentally broke the other one. But we have this one, and then the second one we had downstairs in the bathroom in case we ever changed her diaper down there. To be honest, we never really used it down there, so it was just kind of like, I don't want to say a good thing that the other one broke, but it didn't really matter because we never used that one downstairs anyway. It didn't like bother us. Excuse my crazy child. I don't know what she's doing. Like I said, this is a nice little touch. I think that had we not moved so much while she was a newborn, I probably would have used this way more. Also, excuse the crib, we'll get to that. We're also trying to transition her from our room into the crib. It works for a couple hours, then she wakes up. But I feel like when she's a little older as well, and I can like read to her, and actually I feel like this will serve more purposes later, and more so in the beginning, and also when she's a little older. Like right now I think she's just in that phase where this doesn't really do anything. The boppy I bought myself. We bought this in Japan along with the cover. It just actually happened to go with her theme. So this right here was actually mine. This was something my mother made me when I was very little. It's a handmade crocheted blanket. This was something she made based off of the Barbie colors that I had all in my room. She did pass away when I was younger, and so this actually means a lot to me. And as soon as we found out Millie was a girl, I knew that that would go to her. So that is something that I hope she doesn't end up trying to get rid of. It will be hers. We have a couple more that my mom made as well. But they're more boy colors, so, you know, we'll see. Maybe our next one will be a boy and he can have that, or we'll just use it around the house. And maybe if we have two girls, they can share that blanket. So, but that one actually means a lot to me. It's very sentimental. This is just a picture we got while we were in Japan. My original thoughts of her room was going to be gray and pink and all of that, but then I finally got the idea to just match my mom's blanket. And basically ever since then we stuck with that. So it does have the pink on it, which matches. So I still keep it in her room, but it was something that I did buy kind of, actually I think I ended up buying that for me, and I ended up just putting it in her room. And there she goes eating her socks again. Anyway, so this right here, which I think I mentioned in that last video, I hand painted these myself. I bought every letter from Hobby Lobby. I bought them individually, and basically, so you can tell, like, these two are way more full of flowers than this one. So, you know, it's not really something you can tell unless you're really paying attention. And then I have the pink with the white hearts and all of that, you know. So it's just something to kind of go with her theme colors, which are these. And then, you know, but it also has that little like home touch on it because it's, you know, it's made by mommy. So you don't have to be really good at painting to just do this. As you can see, half of these are like different sizes, different petals. Like, this was my actual first one that I made, so, you know, excuse that one. The rest of these, as you can see, with the more I practiced, the little bit better that they kind of looked. But, you know, it's just, she can take these and be like, mommy made these, you know, so it's something that she'll always have. So I have these right here, and this whole little wall right here. These were all given to me by my aunt. Actually, they were given to Miss Melly by my aunt. She did send them to us, and as soon as I seen them, because she was actually trying to sell them, as soon as I seen them, I decided that I needed them because they were so cute, and a lot of the colors, not all of them, but a lot of the colors kind of match her room. So that was just something I kind of threw together. Oh, I just kicked her ball. That was just kind of something I like put them all together there, and then I just kind of put the other two like mismatched, so we have blue and orange, all of that. So yeah, this right here, if you don't know, babies kind of smell, especially when their diapers are full. So we do have a little just Glade plug, not plug in, what do you call them? Little sprayers automatic sprayers. So we just keep that. I just hung it up on the wall because we don't really have any. I don't want to put it on like her dresser and any of that. The hamper was just bought at like a regular store. Nothing special about that. All right, this is gonna take the longest. So I want to just kind of go through one side to the other until we hit the door, and then we've actually made our full round. This right here is just to make her room smell better when she decides to blow her diapers. This was given to me by another aunt of mine. It's just a little like lighted jar. If you look in there, you can see the lights, maybe. Yeah, you can see those. It's blush pink. It goes with her room. It's really cute. I can't remember where she said she got it. I want to say either like Target or Marshalls or something along the lines of that. I can't really remember though. I'd have to ask her again. But she did buy that for Melly. The books, all of them except for this one right here, I think I bought or my husband bought. So when we took our trip to Zion, which I think that video should be up before this one, we did buy this for her while we were there. This right here was actually bought for her while we were in Japan. I think I've mentioned it before, but if we're talking, I'm talking so much about it, I feel like I need to say it again. We did live in Japan for 2 years, and that's actually where Melly was born. And when we moved back to the States, she was already 2 months old. Baby, move your fingers before you hurt yourself. Are you trying to bite my toe? Y'all, my child is crazy. Anyway, so if you notice all the Japanese things or whatnot, which I'm sure you kind of already put it together, but we did live there and she was born there. You can't have my sweet tea either, baby. Mommy will fight you over that. All right, so moving on. The supervisor who gave me, or who did my baby shower, also gave me this. The one who also gave me my crib and all of that. So this snow globe that's right here is also from Japan. Me and my husband bought that for Melanie before she was born. We actually want to start kind of like a little snow globe. We actually want to start kind of a little snow globe like collection for her. So everywhere we go, we buy her a little snow globe. This is the only one she has right now. We actually went to a couple different places and haven't bought her one. So it's just kind of one of those things. Maybe one day we'll get to it. It's just an idea. This pencil right here was bought from her daddy. And he went to the Hoover Dam for the first time. I've been a couple different times now. But that was the first time he went and he bought her that little pencil. So this right here was actually on a... I'm going to try to... I like the little stork picture. This was actually given to her by my dad, her pawpaw, and his wife. And this right here was something I bought from Target or Ross. I think Ross. It was actually originally going to be a washcloth holder for our bathroom. I literally never used it for that. And when we redid her room the other day, I just decided, like, I was tired of her hair bows being in that little thing because it was hard to get to them. Which, not that this is much better. It's not any more organized than that was, but I just kind of threw them in here. Plus the basket wasn't really being used for what it was intended for, so, you know, I thought it would look cuter in here. I do actually want to get like a little shelf or something, a bookshelf, and clean off half of this because I don't like how cluttered it looks, but just as of right now, we don't have anything, so this is just kind of what we got to work with. Okay, she's finally done with the bottle. Hopefully we can finish this video. All right, so I think we already went over this. So next thing we have here is one of my homemade candles from our business, Sandie Scents. Little mini self promo here. This is in the scent Baby Powder. We are currently out. I only had a couple of them. Someone already bought the other one. It smells really good, so I do plan on buying more supplies to make more of those. That will be coming back. So if you guys like baby powder scent, it literally smells just like baby powder. So there's like no other way to describe it. But it smells really good, and I do like to light it in her room every once in a while. As you can see, I haven't really burned it too much, but that's because no one's really ever sitting in here like that. So I only burned it like, I think twice. Alrighty, so this right here is something I'm still working on. I kind of think I need to get a bigger one. But this right here is her almost kind of shadow box. This was her little, what do you call it? The thing, her little like, I guess, bassinet that she stayed in the hospital. This is what was in that. So it had her names on there. Whoever wrote it really pretty and made it all nice. So this is something I obviously want to keep. And as you can see, it says born in Misawa Air Base, Japan. This was something we got from the hospital too, saying that she was born in Japan. I have a picture of my pregnancy tests. This is our little armbands. And this outfit was the very first outfit she ever wore. So that's going to stay in there. And I want to get it to where it looks better. I don't have anything to actually pin it and like hold it. I only have like a few pins, which is holding the shirt up. So once I get more pins or like glue or whatever, this will look way nicer. But that is something I'm working on. These right here, I bought this in Japan for her. Or maybe my husband did. One of us bought that for her. This is actually something when I deployed, it's like a little like jewelry holder or whatever. When I deployed, I bought that and I had it for a while. I didn't have anything else to do with it, so I just let her have it. This is something that means a lot to me as well. This was actually given to me by my great-grandmother, if I can open it with one hand. Maybe. There we go. I should probably leave this open so you can read it. I gotta fix this whole dresser. Nothing is the way I want it to be yet. So this is some stuff she got from daycare. I'm just gonna stick those in here. They all have her name on it and her little feet print and all of that. I actually want to put those in there, but again, still working on that. So this box, this box was given to me by my great-grandmother, Mellie's great-great-grandmother. She passed away while I was pregnant with Mellie, and Mellie was named after her. Her middle name is the same as my grandmother's middle name, and this was something that she gave me, and I wanted Mellie to have it. It's called Your Worry Box, and it says, "This box is for your worries, the aches within your heart, a place to tuck away your fears, where love and hope can start. So keep this box beside you and know how much they care, for when you need peace and joy, the angels will be there." And I just thought it was something really cute that she would be able to keep. It's something that I personally will never probably be able to part with, especially because Melanie never got to meet her great-great-grandmother. And she was someone I was extremely close to. So when she passed away while I was pregnant, that was like one of the hardest things, because then I knew like she would never get to meet her. But, you know, I know she's her guardian angel, and this box is from her. So, you know, there's like little pieces of her still here. Moving on before I cry. So this is just the money. When I get loose change, I actually just kind of throw it in here. This is a couple dollar bills. I just throw it in here because I have nothing else to do with it. But that's like her little change fund. Like, she doesn't have a piggy bank. She has a little jar that I put her change in. This is actually something that was also mine when I was growing up. My mom actually painted this for me. I used to love horses and unicorns and all of that. And you can see how old this is because, you know, it's got chips, paint chips. The heads of the horses were broken off because me and my brother were playing and knocked it off one time, and that was actually after my mom passed away too, so I kind of like had a mini heart attack. But, you know, so you can see like some of the glue is still there and all of that. Part of me has thought about maybe like repainting some of this, like cleaning it off really good, because, you know, it's super old, like cleaning it off really good and like repainting it, and, you know, like the pieces that need to be painted kind of cover up the chips, the glue, and all of that, you know, just kind of fixing it up so it's like old, it's important, it's from my mom, but, you know, it's not janky looking, because, you know, it's super old. Look, 2005. So this is, why is this wet? Or is that my finger? I think it's just cold. But that's my mom's signature. And this was made in November of 2005. So it was actually only a couple years before my mom passed. So not that long. So, but yeah, that's something very special to me. This is some magnets that I had to throw up here because my daughter will try to eat them. And last, but certainly not least, this is a candle, a rose scented candle that was given to me by the same supervisor that gave me basically everything else for my daughter, because she's amazing. This is here. I'm such a sentimental person that this candle will probably stay here forever and I'll never burn it. But it's just a rose scented candle. It's pink. It goes with her colors. So I just kind of leave it here. And hopefully one day, again, excuse my tea. Hopefully one day I'll be able to kind of separate this. Like I said, there's just so much furniture in here. Not enough like storage stuff in my opinion. So that's why I gave the suggestions that I did about like where I would put, what I would do differently in her nursery and all of that. So yeah, that is basically the tour. All right guys, so my daughter is acting out, so I need to hurry and finish this. Take my glasses off because the window's right there, so I know it's going to be messing with you guys because you're just going to see reflections and all of that. So I want to just say really fast, if you guys made it this far into the video, really appreciate it. You guys are amazing. And if you guys have any other suggestions or questions or whatever, then let me know down below. I'd be more than happy to answer anything or make new videos that you guys actually want to see. So once again, if you guys are interested in any of my beauty stuff, it is Benni's Boutique on Instagram and Facebook. And as far as beauty channel wise, that is BenniXoBeauty, and it should be linked down below, but just in case it's not, it is BenniXoBeauty. So with that being said, that should be it. I don't think I have any other announcements, but if you made it this far, I do want to thank you. Thank you guys so much for making it to the end of the video. Again, if you have any suggestions, please let me know down below. And without further ado, I will finally end this video and stop talking because I'm sure you guys are tired of it. Thank you for watching to the end, and as always, I hope to see you in the next video.